Sawubona, South Africa. Hello to everyone. Meet the COVID conquerors Cody and Sibukasi. Knowledge is power. So in this video, Cody and Sibukasi will share some important information supporting our quest to combat COVID. When facing a crisis, we are stronger together. So let's be wise, cooperate, and be safe. Did you know that COVID-19 was first reported in December 2019 in Wuhan, China? It has since spread globally, infecting millions of people, causing hundreds of thousands of deaths, and has been declared an international pandemic by the World Health Organization.
So Cody, what does an international pandemic mean exactly?
An international pandemic is when an illness occurs worldwide over a very wide area, Chibukati, crossing international boundaries and usually affecting a large number of people. The word pandemic comes from the Greek word pandemia, meaning all people. Only the International World Health Organization can declare a pandemic, and they don't do so easily. It really must be a threat to all people for them to do so, the way they did in March 2020 with COVID-19.
Is this new virus really that bad?
I'm afraid so, but I managed to track it down. Arrogant little bugger. Hear what it has to say.
Hello, my name is COVID-19. I'm sure you've heard a lot of silly stories about me on social media or from friends. So let me put the facts straight. I'm part of the coronavirus family. Some of you might know my cousins, common cold and flu. I was named COVID-19, COVID being short for coronavirus disease. But I'm the new member of this family that was discovered in 2019. Hence, COVID-19. I'm really small and you will never see me with the eye. But as they say, dynamite comes in small packages. What makes me special is that I'm the super cousin in our family. Other than my cousins, I spread super fast, multiply super easy, live super long on surfaces, and I'm super good at making you sick. I infect people via droplets exhaled by infected people when speaking, coughing, or sneezing, jumping from one human to the other. But I can live on surfaces such as plastic, paper, steel, and so on for long periods. And when humans touch these surfaces, I jump onto their hand and wait for a chance to enter their body and make them ill. The only problem is, I can only enter the human body through 3 entrances: the eyes, nose, or mouth. So when I jump onto your hands, I have to wait for you to touch your face, rub your eyes or nose, or touch your mouth, so I can start my journey through your body. My main destinations are the lungs and intestines, where I can cause havoc. My secret weapon is that I can hide for 5 to 21 days before people get ill and realize they have contracted the virus. And in this period, I will happily multiply and infect more people through social and surface contact.
It is important to know the symptoms of the virus so that you could get both early treatment and prevent it from spreading.
You're very right, Chibukasi, so let's tick the symptoms off. The most common symptoms experienced by most infected people are high temperature, aka fever, cough, shortness of breath, and a general tiredness. But many patients also complain about aches and pains, nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, and diarrhea. If you have a combination of these symptoms and think that you may have been in contact with the infected person, you have to get yourself tested.
Great, Cody. You've got it.
Many people get very sick. Complications may include pneumonia and acute respiratory distress syndrome, or in layman's terms, severe breathing problems. Though people of all ages can be infected, it seems as if older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions such as asthma, diabetes, heart disease, or immune deficiencies appear to be more vulnerable to becoming severely ill when infected.
Good news is that not all people die. Recoveries by far exceed the casualties. The World Health Organization estimates that the death rate is at ±3%.
More good news is that a lot can be done to prevent the virus from spreading and to protect yourself and your family.
In South Africa, our government acted swiftly by declaring a national state of disaster. This means government really is determined that the threat posed by the COVID-19 virus deserves special attention and action beyond what is provided for in existing legislation. For the next few months, while the national state of disaster continues, we will receive regular updates from the President and his team on initiatives, including gazetted regulations to manage and monitor the situation in our country.
But Cody, as responsible citizens, we should take responsibility to protect ourselves from getting infected as well as prevent infecting others.
Absolutely. That's why we are called the COVID conquerors. We can disinfect our hands frequently with hand sanitizers or soap and water for at least 20 seconds, ripping the virus and germs away. Cover our noses and mouth when coughing and sneezing with a tissue or flexed elbow. Avoid close contact with anyone with cold-like or flu symptoms. Avoid being exposed to the virus. Try to avoid touching your face, eyes and mouth. Practice social distancing and physical distancing. No hugging, no handshakes. Keep a distance of at least 1 meter or even better 2 meters. Clean and disinfect surfaces. All areas such as offices, bathrooms, common areas, shared electronic equipment such as tablets, touchscreens, keyboards, remote controls, and ATM machines used by many people. Stay at home if you can, or when not at work, and restrict your traveling to the absolute necessity. Stay hydrated, drink lots and lots of water, and then respect the government's regulations and the initiatives put in place to combat COVID-19.
Be wise, be safe.